September might feel like the gardening season is winding down, but it's actually the perfect time to plant perennials. The soil is still warm, the air is cooler, and roots establish quickly without the stress of summer heat. Even better, some perennials planted now will reward you with late-season color that carries your garden right into fall. In this video, we'll look at 10 perennials that are ideal for early September planting. From bold asters and goldenrod to elegant Japanese anemones and even exotic toad lilies, each one is tough, reliable, and brings fresh life to your borders when many other plants are fading. This is your last chance to add lasting blooms before frost. So let's dive right in.
Let's start with a perennial that's perfect to plant in September. Japanese anemone, September charm. Cooler early fall weather helps this perennial establish strong roots, making September the ideal time to get it in the ground. By the following year, it rewards you with soft pink blooms that rise on tall stems from late summer right into frost, bringing movement and grace to fading borders. It grows best in partial shade with moist, well-drained soil, spreading gently into clumps that return year after year. Despite its delicate look, it's surprisingly tough and long-lasting, thriving with minimal care. Plant it alongside ornamental grasses or other fall perennials like asters for a romantic, extended season of color. It's one of the best choices for gardeners who want blooms that shine right at the end of the season.
Next is a fall blooming classic that's perfect to plant in September. Aster purple dome. This compact variety grows into a neat mound and bursts into masses of deep purple daisy-like flowers right through September and October. Planting now gives it time to establish roots before winter, ensuring an even stronger display next season. It thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, staying low and tidy at just around 18 inches tall. Easy to grow and pollinator-friendly, it's a magnet for bees and butterflies when other blooms are scarce. Use it along borders or in front of taller grasses and shrubs for a splash of late-season color. Its combination of reliability and vibrant flowers makes it a top September choice.
Coming in at number 3 is a perennial that brings fiery fall color, Helenium Mardi Gras. This variety is covered in bright orange, red, and yellow blooms in early fall, just when borders need a jolt of energy. Planting it in September lets the roots settle in cooler soil, preparing it for a strong return next year. It thrives in full sun and moist, well-drained soil, quickly growing into sturdy clumps. Long-lasting blooms attract pollinators and add warmth to the garden palette. In borders, Helenium pairs beautifully with ornamental grasses or asters, creating glowing combinations that keep the season alive. It's a must-plant for vibrant September color.
For golden plumes that light up early fall, Solidago fireworks is a fantastic September planting. Unlike weedy goldenrod species, this clump-forming cultivar is well-behaved and non-invasive. Planting it in September allows it to settle quickly, and by next year, you'll see arching sprays of yellow blooms that burst like fireworks across the border. It thrives in full sun and average soils, handling both heat and drought once established. Its flowers are pollinator magnets, drawing bees and butterflies late in the season. Use it at the back or middle of borders to bring height and brightness when most flowers are fading. It's one of the best September picks for effortless fall color. For something truly unique to plant in September, consider the exotic toad lily. This shade-loving perennial produces orchid-like spotted flowers in September and October, often blooming right up until frost. Planting now helps it establish before winter, ensuring a stronger show the following year. It thrives in part to full shade, with moist, rich soil, making it ideal for woodland gardens or shaded corners where color is scarce. Despite its delicate look, it's hardy and long-lasting. In the garden, toad lilies bring surprise and elegance, pairing beautifully with hostas or ferns. If you're looking for an unusual perennial to add this September, this is one of the best.
At number 6 is a hardy perennial that thrives with September planting, Turtlehead. Its snapdragon-like pink blooms appear in late summer through fall, standing tall on sturdy stems. Planting in early fall gives it a chance to root deeply, ensuring bigger clumps and stronger flowers in the following seasons. It prefers partial shade and moist, rich soil, making it perfect for rain gardens or damp corners of the yard. Deer tend to avoid it, which adds to its reliability. In borders, Turtlehead adds structure and color right when many gardens are slowing down. It's a tough, deer-resistant perennial that shines in September.
Few plants signal the change of seasons better than Sedum autumn joy, and September is the perfect time to plant it. This succulent perennial produces large clusters of pink flowers that mature into copper tones in September and October. By planting now, you'll enjoy a stronger, more established display next year. It thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, tolerating drought and poor conditions with ease. Its fleshy leaves and sturdy stems keep it looking good even in dry spells. In borders, Sedum is best used in groups or alongside ornamental grasses for texture and late-season richness. It's a true fall garden staple.
For vivid blue flowers in early fall, Caryopteris Dark Night is a top choice for September planting. This shrubby perennial bursts into bloom when most plants are winding down, with clusters of deep blue flowers that attract bees and butterflies. Planting now allows roots to establish before winter, setting the stage for strong growth next year. It grows best in full sun and well-drained soil, staying compact and manageable at the border's edge. Once established, it's heat and drought tolerant, needing only light pruning in spring. In borders, Caryopteris brings a refreshing splash of blue that pairs beautifully with yellows and oranges of other fall perennials. It keeps the season alive with bold, late color.
For airy elegance that lasts into fall, plant Gaura whirling butterflies this September. Its delicate white-pink blooms dance on long stems, resembling butterflies in motion. Planting in cooler September weather helps it settle quickly, giving you a stronger flush of flowers the following summer. It thrives in full sun and well-drained soil, tolerating heat and drought once established. Its relaxed, informal look makes it a great filler in natural-style borders. Gaura pairs well with grasses and late bloomers, adding lightness and movement to the garden. It's an easy, graceful perennial to establish in early fall. Finally, rounding out the list is a long-blooming standout, Persicaria firetail. This clump-forming perennial produces tall spikes of red flowers from summer right through frost.
Planting it in September lets it take hold before winter, so it returns bigger and fuller the next year. It grows well in full sun to partial shade with moist, well-drained soil. Non-invasive and hardy, it spreads steadily but stays in tidy clumps. In borders, Persicaria firetail adds bold color and vertical interest, pairing beautifully with asters and ornamental grasses. It's a strong finish to any September planting plan. So there you have it, 10 perennials that are perfect to plant in September. From the graceful Japanese anemone to the bold spikes of Persicaria, each one thrives when planted now, with cool soil and mild weather helping them settle in before winter. By this time next year, your garden will be bursting with late-season blooms just when you need them most. That's it for today's list. Which perennial would you love to add this September? Drop your pics in the comments below. I'd love to hear your ideas for future videos.